Joshua Zirkzee and Bologna start the proceedings off at the San Siro. Bologna, perhaps surprisingly, having the lion's share possession in the opening 10 minutes here. The San Siro. Berkema invited forward. Now Zirkzee. Zirkzee fakes. Now goes for the strike. It's on target, but it's easy for Mignon. As Rafael Leao tries to go inside the box, and it springs a save from Zirkzee. Calabria sets himself. Just over the crossbar. Run of 13 games without a goal. Stinging the hands of the Bologna goalkeeper there. Calabria's effort not too far away. These players are struggling to get through this Bologna team. Don't concede many goals, Bologna. Only Inter and Juventus have conceded less than the Rossoblu so far this season. Berkema with a long ball forward, trying to bring in Zirkzee, and he's got runners around him. Zirkzee, Fabian is one of them. Giovanni Fabian blocked. It's still not over. Urbanski, Eberscher, Calafiori. Zirkzee keeps it alive, and Joshua Zirkzee scored. Back in the team and straight back in the goals. No wonder he's one of the most prized talents of this Bologna side, and that all the big clubs, not only in Italy but in the world, are looking at the Rossoblu's number 9. He's at the heart of the move. Pulisic away from one. Pulisic back into the mix. Kier! Well, that would have been some moment. Blocked. Loftus-Cheek allowed to run by Freuler. Loftus-Cheek has picked out his former teammate Pulisic. Pulisic's dink. Hernandez. Yeah, penalty awarded to Milan for a high boot in the face of Simon Kier. And it almost looks like he pulls out of it, Lewis Ferguson, and he does. How much contact is there? He certainly doesn't go with his foot forward. It looks more like his tibia. Thiago Motta illustrating it perfect. These are mistakes that Kuroki, the head of the referees, has given and has confirmed as mistakes, and there's going to be a red card shown to Thiago Motta, who was already at risk of suspension, but this time he's been given a straight red, and Thiago Motta's absolutely furious. Giroud against Zirkzee. The save by Zirkzee. Olivier Giroud has missed the opportunity to restore parity before half-time here. There's a red card that's being brandished again by Davide Massa. And it's another member of Bologna's staff who's been dismissed. Pulisic. Calabria's on the move. Pulisic's found him. Calabria. Loftus-Cheek. There's the equalizer. A roar of approval from the San Siro greets Loftus-Cheek's goal. Once again, it's one of those darting runs from midfield. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek moves on 4 for the season. Perfectly picked out by Calabria. Roller coaster of emotions at the end of this first half. Clipping away at Calabria's heels, who stayed on his feet. Reinders. Milan looking to strike twice, and Loftus-Cheek, that is such a dangerous tackle. Yellow card shown by the referee. That is on the edge of being a little bit worse for the Englishman. He's out of control, Loftus-Cheek. The ball's gone. Fabian swings in the cross. Zirkzee, control, Zirkzee! And he's skied the shot. That is unbelievable. Joshua Zirkzee has missed the seemingly unmissable, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who is, of course, the Milan sporting director there, looking on and almost looked shocked and annoyed that Zirkzee missed that chance. He did everything right. Milan survive. Freuler headed away. De Silvestri wins it. Freuler, Ferguson, Fabian poke through to Christiansen. Tees it up. Christiansen struck it really nicely. Tell you what, that's not far away. It's been 16 games in a row that Milan haven't been beaten in the top flight by today's visitors. Lorenzi's delivery, Loftus-Cheek. Reinders looks to curl it, and it's off the crossbar. Jovic. It's a free kick given against Pioli's side. Skorupski was beaten. Pulisic. His cross. Jovic arrives. Leao. He didn't know much about it. Rafael Leao. His search for his 50th goal for Milan continues, but it was close, very close to coming there. Leao. Two tried to bring him down and failed. Rafael Leao, is he on one of his mesmerising runs? Hand comes out and the penalty is given against Sam Berkema for the second time. Milan are awarded a spot kick. Rafael Leao, the cause of all the problems. Fabian tried to bring him down, so did Freuler. And Leao, his speed, too much for Sam Berkema, who sticks out an arm. So Hernandez, and he's missed! Hernandez, and it trickles in off Calafiori. And I'm not sure if this is going to stand. Milan's captain's celebrations are halted. Offside is given. So the goal isn't going to stand. And it is an offside decision that has been given. All in all, you could also argue that Milan have just not been lucky in this game either. In the rules of the game, of course, that if the penalty taker hits the woodwork, he's deemed in an offside position. Leao, that's a great pass. Now the dink. Loftus-Cheek! The man of the moment for Milan is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. His first brace in Italian football. How important could this goal be come the end of the season? Rafael Leao is at the heart of this, but this is a brilliant cross. Skorupski, who's been faultless in between the sticks for Bologna, makes a poor attempt at the save. Zirkzee. Calafiori. Orsolini on the far side. Orsolini round to Hernandez. Low! And was Christiansen impeded? He's appealing for it. Lovely play from Orsolini. Well, Terracciano has got a hand on Christiansen's shirt, and this is risky now. Watch 38 there, pulling back Christiansen's shirt. There it is there, there's the tug. It's undeniable that that's a tug, and look at what amount Christiansen misses the ball by. Whether or not he's tugged, I think this is going to be given. Bologna handed a penalty in virtually the last minute of the 90. Mike Mignon, what a story it would be for the French goalkeeper if he were to save a penalty now, up against Orsolini. And Orsolini squeezes it past. His first ever goal against Milan comes in stoppage time at the San Siro to surely, at the very least, rescue a point now for Bologna. It might get even better for Bologna. Salamakers early up cross, and Kier sticks out a really important foot. So Hernandez. An exciting, pulsating, unpredictable game of football comes to an end at San Siro, but it is more points dropped by Stefano Pioli and Milan as they look to close the gap with Inter and Juventus at the top of the standings. The final score from the San Siro: Milan 2, Bologna 2.